Hey guys, I'm Chill with Sub-07 and welcome back to Mega Man X3. Last time, we put a stop to Kaiser Sigma and saved the world again. Also destroying Dr. Doppler, who gave a heroic sacrifice. This episode, we're going to the password section. I've never had a use for this until now, because normally you don't really need this for anything. The passwords in Mega Man X normally will carry over where you were in terms of progress in case you had to turn the game off for whatever reason. This was taken out as a feature come X4 since you could just save your progress normally because of the power of CD technology. But we're actually going to need this for something because this is going to make my explanation a lot easier. If you input the following code, 6, 4, 1, 4 for the top row, 4, 1, 5, 5 for the second row, 6, 8, 7, 2 for the third row, and 3, 3, 5, 6 for the fourth row, and hit start. That password is accepted, and we are at all 8 Mavericks being defeated. However, this is set up in such a way where we destroyed Bit and Byte, but we did not destroy Vile. Things are different now. We have all our upgrades, which is nice, but things are going to be different for us. So I'm going to grab the gold armor and meet you at the end of Doppler Stage 1, where we will be able to fight the other boss that we could have seen. See you guys in just a minute. Alright, here we are. Since we destroyed Bit and Byte, at least in this lifetime, I suppose, there's no door down here. Instead, we gotta head up. Hope you're ready. Let's go. Remember, this only triggers if both of them are destroyed with their weaknesses. If one is alive, they will still form Godcar Machine Oinary. But instead, we get to fight this. Meet Press Disposer. I don't know what the fuck that name means. This thing is basically just a garbage chute system. It will drop parts of a robot, and then it will fall down and flatten them, spitting out acid at you. It's something, I guess. Not exactly much of a robot. Then again, this probably was a backup plan, given they didn't have much time. I could imagine that being the reason as to why this happened was that they didn't have a backup plan because, you know, they expected that Bit and Byte could handle X. This boss is kind of a pain in the neck, but you can destroy his, I guess I'm going to say trunk, because he's kind of an elephant. It'll make it a little bit easier. Won't do much, but it'll be a little bit better. Oh, God. And yeah, apparently the charged Tornado Fang is literally just holding out a Tornado Fang. Not very useful. His weakness is Tornado Fang as well as Ray Splasher, so if you need to, you can just switch to the Ray Splasher instead. Unfortunately, his trunk absorbs a lot of blast, so you gotta destroy that first. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Now, usually what this does is X will shoot out a small Ray Splasher device that will start spraying automatically. It's kind of neat. And it apparently missed. Thanks, game. There we go. Once his trunk is destroyed, he starts flooding the arena with acid. But he's also way more vulnerable now, so you can use that to your advantage. Keep this in mind and try your best to avoid that grabby hand, because that's the thing that does the most damage in this fight. And once you deal enough damage, he will eventually collapse. Come on. Oh boy, this is gonna be close. No, no! Ah, so close. Alright, we'll give it another honest go. After we heal, I'll be right back. let's try this again, shall we? Stupid press disposer. Honestly, I still recommend you pick God Car Machine Owenary over this fight, because this fight kind of sucks. Like, once you destroy the trunk, it's not too bad, but there's a lot of things you just gotta keep track of on screen, and it can be kind of a pain in the ass. Plus the fact that the trunk has its own health bar you gotta deal with, kind of a problem. But hey, you have charge shots, so you can at least do that to make it easier for you. And if you want, you can technically avoid hitting the trunk, it's just not easy. Come on. Come on, you silly. There we go. That's that taken care of. Alright, let's try and bring out the Ray Splasher again, I guess. I don't necessarily think this is the best weapon, but it is the one that he's weak to, so... There we go. Oh god, no! Alright, come on. Oh my god, we're almost there. One more hit should do it. And there we go. Whew! That was annoying. There's a lot of wall jumping. It's like fighting Wheelgator in X2, just a kind of a slow fight. But hey, that's one boss. But now is where we're going to start seeing things also differentiate just a little bit. Let's get past that. On to Doppler Stage 2. Now, things look a little bit more ransacked around here, which is a bit interesting, because I actually forgot about that detail. But yes, if you let Vile live, things are a lot more smashed up in this place, presumably because he was probably throwing a temper tantrum because he lost to us. Just use your dash stuff to get over here, and looks like we actually have some easier ways to travel. Oh, you know what? Let's give it an honest try. I fucked it up last time. Let's try this. Frog armor it is. Since we actually know that it's water down here. Come on. Down we go. Oh! So it's not water if you... see, huh. Interesting. I never knew that. Probably because I don't ever not fight and kill Vile. But yeah, apparently if you let Vile live, there's no water in here, so there's no reason to have the frog armor in the first place. Good job, frog armor. You're useless as usual. Look, I don't mean to rag on the armors, but at best they're upgrade fodder. At worst, you barely get to use them. Now, this is a little bit different. If you let Vile live, Mosquitoes does not appear, and it is impossible for Zero to get injured from that fight. As a result, you cannot get the Z-Saber if you let Vile live. Let's just jump past you. Thanks to the power of double air dash, we can easily get past most of these guys. Ow. I've also learned these guys are called, I believe, wall cancer, which is an amazing name for those crabs. Unfortunately, we still got this stupid snail section, though. So I guess we got a bit of a climb to do. And I guess while we're doing this, we got time to just, you know, chat. I want to say at this point in time that the certain other series that's been going on is probably not done, actually, now that I think about it. Might still be going on. Might be finished by now, though, I don't know. Well, I hope people enjoy that little twist, because I honestly enjoy that game way more than I do this game, but I've told myself from the start, we're going to do the X series, we're going to do X3, we can always just put it with another game to make the journey easier. Because it's not like X3 is an awful game. If you want me to let's play like X6 or X7, yeah. Get me to like 10,000 subscribers first, then we can talk. Fuck. Some of you also may be wondering what the real differences are between this and like the PS1 version of the game. Not much really changes. The soundtrack is different and like some sound effects are also different, but it's more or less the same game with the addition of anime cutscenes and different sound chip. So really, you're not missing too much if you use the SNES version or the PS1 version. That's up to you. This place where we would have fought, God damn it, once again, I still cannot get that dude's name right because just a weird, what is it? Kuragale, that's what it is. Yeah, once again, just a weird name for an enemy. But if you destroyed him, here is Vile. My waiting has finally come to an end. Prepare to die at the hands of the world's most advanced riding armor, the new Goliath. In a sense, he's right. This is Vile's ultimate armor, the Goliath armor. It's durable, it packs a punch. The difference is, it's Bilzard Buffalo, so you can literally just ignore him. Like, you can literally just wait for this idiot to show up, and then just shoot him for damage. Ultimate armor my ass, because this thing is still weaker than his X1 armor. He is kind of flashing pretty violently in his, like, main body, not on the armor. But just so long as you just keep your distance and know when to jump. This boss is easy. Not too much worth showing, but hey, we showed it at least. And one more. There we go. I believe that energy attack is actually supposed to be him when he gets shot and flashing, but if you're just off-screen it, he can't fire it at you. So now we're just doing this again. You've been here before. Same tactics last time. Use the Ray Splasher or the Spinning Blade if you want. And just finish him off. His weaknesses do not change in between first and second fight. So you don't really got to worry about much. And if you're careful, you can also shoot him when he's rising up. But otherwise, this fight is pretty much a breeze. Like, it's a shame, too, because Vile is an interesting character, but just kind of sucks in this game. Oh, well. Oh, wait, he's got another attack. Didn't even realize he had that. Don't think I've ever seen him use that before, to be honest. Oh! And a grab, apparently. Don't think that this is the end, X. I will haunt you to the day you die. Same line as if you kill him with his weakness. Otherwise, he would have said stuff and, like, just fled. And that's the end of Vile. Not really a fitting end, but again, we'll see him again someday. Yeah, eventually. When will that day be? I don't fucking know. There's a long gap between games until he shows up, and I don't know when we're gonna eventually get to that game that he's in. But yeah, that does it for the extra bosses and changes. There's not really much else we can cover. Like, there's certain little nuances, like a lot of musical references and such. The most famous I mentioned, of course, was My Michelle being the remix theme for Neon Tiger, but otherwise, that's it for X3. And I think that'll do it for my time as well, because I don't want to spend any more time on this game. Sorry, X3. You have your fans, I'm just not one of them. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time for something else. I don't know what it is, but we'll see when we get there. Till then, ice out.